Hi everybody, this is Beth with Something Better, and I wanted to show you a little project that I've been working on that I'm really excited about. I've got this big 50-gallon barrel I got from a local distributor over on Craigslist, and you can find those easily. Just look on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, and it was only like $5. So I went ahead and cut it in half, and I turned it into a wicking barrel or a wicking planter. And I'm going to make another one out of the other half today, which I'll show you, but I just wanted to show you this one because it's all finished. So as you can see here, can you see here? Yeah, you can totally see. There's a hole about 5 inches up on the bottom there, and this hole allows it to drain when it's over full. So, and there's also, let me show you. There's also this pipe in the back, and that's where I fill it up. So you'll be able to see a little bit more when I make the second one, but it's really great. I've got a blueberry bush planted in here as well as some petunias, and it really reduces the amount that I have to water it. And I'll show you how to make the other one. So I got this idea for these wicking beds from a YouTube channel called Gardening with Leon, and he is a wonderful guy who taught me a lot, and I've really enjoyed his videos. So I'll go ahead and link in the comments his YouTube channel so that you can see his explanations, which are really good, and you want to watch those videos. But this video is just about how I took his ideas and implemented them in my space. Okay, so what I have here is the other half of the barrel that I just showed you, and it's pretty rough around the edges, but I'm going to go ahead and sand that down. What else I'm going to do is I'm going to drill that hole on the side for drainage, for overflow drainage. I'm also going to take some pieces of this French drain pipe. So this is the big corrugated pipe that you see in hardware stores, and it's got slits in it all over the place so that it's permeable for the water. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 3 or 4 pieces of that to fit down inside this barrel, and they're all going to go in the same direction, and I'm going to position them so that the end of one of these is right where that drainage hole is. So when these fill up with water, it really easily just drains out the drainage hole, and so you don't drown the plants. So I'm going to be putting these in the bottom of the barrel, and I'm going to be laying down some heavy-duty landscape fabric over the pipes, and then I'm going to tuck in whatever open gaps in the pipes are. I'm going to tuck this landscape fabric down in those gaps and then fill that up with potting soil, and that will provide a wicking action so that when I fill it up with water, it will wick up into the container and water my plants. So it's called a wicking bed or a wicking growing container. The other thing that I'm going to be doing before I put the soil in is putting in a pipe. Now this is a pipe that is cut at an angle at the end, and that's going to stick right out of this container about a few inches above the surface so that I can easily fill it. And again, that's going to be at one end of one of these French drain pipes. This is going to allow me to very easily fill this container and top it off. And when I'm filling it, once I see water coming out of the drain hole, then I'll know that the entire bottom is filled with water, and then I won't have to do that again for another week or so, which is really nice in the heat of summer. You don't have to water so often. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and you can follow along. fabric is bigger than I need, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it down. Tuck, 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 tuck. Tuck. Now, before I start filling this with soil, I need to get my my pipe in here. So I'm going to go ahead and lay it down in here, and then I'm going to eyeball where I want it to come up, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut it. So I'm going to grab a pen, and again, this is coming down at the end of one of the French drain pipes. Very scientific. No, that's not good. I'm going to find something more sturdy for this one. Much better. Alright. So again, I have this one end cut at an angle so it doesn't sit flat on the bottom and create suction. That would defeat the purpose of using it to fill up the container. So I'll put that in there. But for now, we're just going to let that sit right there. So you can see. So it's sticking up a good three inches from the surface of the container. And now all I have to do is put it where I want it and fill it with soil. So come on and watch me do that. Hi. Okay, so come on. We're going to carry this over to the new spot. My wonderful husband Michael just removed a shrub root this morning. So this is the new spot for me to put this pot in bed. So right here used to have an ugly shrub, and now it's got a barrel. Much better in my opinion. Put the pipe in up here, and we have our overflow hole here, and we've got our landscape fabric all tucked in here right now. It'll look much nicer once I get some soil in there. Heavy bags of soil, and open it and dump it in. I mean, it's easy to say, it's not easy to do. And we're going to lift this over here, make sure that I have everything kind of where I want it. I'm just going to put a little bit in there at a time because I'm going to want to tuck that landscape fabric down as I go. If I just dump it all in there, then I lose the opportunity to mess with it. So I'm tucking it down so that the soil will act as a wick. It's down underneath the level of the top of those French drains. Now I'm going to tuck the raggedy edges of this landscape fabric away so they don't stick up, but it's done its job of keeping the soil from going into the drains, but it's allowing the soil to pull moisture up from the drains. All right. Hands are dirty. So, that was hard work, but it's all done. And now it's in place and it's not going to move because it's really heavy. And all I have to do now is plant it. I'm going to put a couple of tomatoes in there and they're going to be super happy. And yeah, that's it for today. Bye. friends. This is really this is hard to do, Mike.
Hold it in the middle.
But if I lean it against it, it's going to just push the whole thing.
No, hold it in the middle. Now lift. In the middle. Middle. Yep.
But I can't lift it that way.
Yeah, you can.
It's too heavy.
It'll smoosh.
No, it's too heavy.